Well, after a week of waiting, Skylanders Trap Team for the Nintendo Wii has finally arrived. This is going to be a fun experience. Hello everyone, hope you're all doing amazing today. My name is Mr. Hero and welcome back to Skylanders Trap Team. But not in the way you would expect. Because in today's video, we're playing this game on the Wii. Graphically, this game is not the best, but as I say with most games, I think I prefer this on the Wii version. Weird to say, but let me explain. So you're probably looking at this and thinking, Mr. Hero, how is this your favourite version? Because there's loads of other versions like the Wii U version, the Xbox One version, the PS4 version, even the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions. And to that I say, the Wii just has a charm to it that I just really like. I don't know what it is, but it just feels like the Wii has some form of charm with its graphics. And I don't know why it is. I think it's just because I absolutely love the Wii. And it's probably one of my favourite consoles of all time. But yeah, I definitely like the Wii version of this game. If you want to take into accountability the dropping of frame rates and also the low HD graphics, I understand. But I still like this version. Now let's compare this to the Xbox One version. Yeah, we have a clear winner here in terms of smooth frame rates and, of course, graphics. But we have to remember, the Nintendo Wii was made in 2006, and it still had games running until 2020. That is an amazing run for a console as old as the Wii. And definitely, I'm going to consider it one of my favourite consoles of all time. But comparing these graphically, obviously the Xbox One version takes the point. Frame rates, Xbox One takes the point. But like I said earlier, it's just something about the less HD graphics of the Nintendo Wii, which I just really like. I don't know, that's just me. But with that, let's get into some actual gameplay. I'm going to be using my favourite trap master, Crypt King. And coming into the game, it looks... Oh, we've discovered our first glitch, Trap Team moment. Oh, and there's another Trap Team moment. Wow, I just loaded into the game and I'm already getting Trap Team moments. Anyway, let's move on to the first boss we fight in the game. Those guns look a little bit less round than from what I remember. But one thing I do want to try with Crypt King is with the bugs. The swarm path is definitely one of the better paths for Crypt King, if you know how to use it. Which I don't, as you can tell from here. But you can just see it just destroys Sheep Creep. Yes, I'm playing this on normal mode, but it's handy to use them, like when you're in a tough situation where you can't attack, just send the swarm out, hit them to get the damage up, and then go from there. So the Traptanium doesn't look the best. The frame rates just died, another Trap Team moment. So that is 3 Trap Team moments in the first chapter of the game. That must be a new high score. But we're also considering that I am playing this on the Wii, so we are expecting some more Trap Team moments as the playthrough goes by. There are some other frame rate glitches, but I'm probably not going to... Oh my god, what happened to Crypt King there? Okay, there we go. We gotta get up. There you go. Nice one, Crypt King. Anyway, as I was saying, some of the frame rate drops I'm not going to count, because some of them might be coming off of my OBS. So I will be taking that also into consideration, that this game is a little too advanced for my poor laptop to handle. So now we have a mystery gate. I wonder who we're going to use to open this one. That's right, we're using our boy Nightlight. One of the newest elements added into this game were light and dark. adding Nightlight, Spotlight, Nightmare, and Blackout. Blackout definitely looks the coolest, but it's definitely the more expensive out of the group. And I'd say my favourite one to use, even though I've got both of the Light and Dark Element Trap Masters, but I'd say my favourite one is probably Nightlight. I definitely prefer Nightlight over Nightmare. That's just me. Really, that's just my own opinion. But here we get Spotlight's Soul Gem. And oh dear. I can't tell if that was OBS or just the actual game bugging out. But now that we're over here, we might as well deal with these enemies as well. Get a little more of a combat showcase going on. So we can do that attack. I don't want to use that too much because I know if I use that attack, it's going to absolutely nuke my laptop. So I'll try not to use that much. But now we're going on to fight the Gulper. The Gulper looks okay. He's got a floating tooth. Oh yeah, Drill Sergeant's here. But yeah, I decided to use Drill Sergeant, my favourite Skylander obviously. And I just kind of wanted to see how he looked in the game. To be fair, I'm not a fan of the Soul Gem. I do like the added defense, but I don't like that little yellow glowing thing around him. Honestly, that's another thing that's just me. I love the added defense, but I'm just not a massive fan of all the yellow shield barrier thingy going around him. But with that being said, that is the end of the chapter. But I want to take you guys through a Doom Raider boss. So, let's do it. But before we do, let's check out the Academy. Yeah, the Academy looks okay, I guess. Yeah, we're using Drobot, by the way. Light core Drobot, I must add. And now let's look at this cutscene. You know what? It's okay. For the Wii, it's not that bad. It actually looks really good. Like, yeah, the textures are darker because obviously using the Wii can't really handle that much. I generally like this Academy. And sure, things disappear just to save the Wii. But, like, even though they're darker, it doesn't look that bad. And I actually really like it. So now we can move on to the first Doom Raider of the game. Chompy Mage. And to be honest, if you're playing this on Nightmare mode, which I'm not, he is crazy. As the first major boss of the game, which should normally be... Oh yeah, this is just a quicker tutorial on how to beat the Doom Raiders. He is absolute hell on Nightmare mode. I'm not even lying. And also, yeah, I'm playing as a chopper. Probably my favourite Trap Team core. Since most of the cores are forgotten in the game. For example, Treadhead. I didn't even know Treadhead existed before I went into a CEX store and actually saw him. But before that, I didn't know who he was. That's just me being completely honest. I didn't know who he was. And then Deja Vu is probably one of the most known Trap Team cores because of how OP she is. Anyway, enough talking about Trap Team cores, let's talk about Chompy Mage. So one thing that is really interesting is when you fly around, you can fly over the fire rings, but if you do it for too long, Chompy Mage will start sending out these bigger fire rings, which you can't just fly over. And in my opinion, that's pretty smart. Like, it's pretty smart that they did that, just to like, okay, so you're not going to cheat your way through this, you'll just have to jump over the bigger fire rings. Because for some reason, jumping is higher than flying. Yeah, I'm confused myself. But anyway, let's keep going with this fight. The Magma Chompy looks really good. Considering on the Wii, he looks pretty good. So all we're doing pretty much is just fighting our way through. If you think this is bad, think about Nightmare Mode. There will be 3 fire rings around and it's just more painful, but we beat Chompy Mage, let's go. Poor guy, he has no idea what just hit him. So with all that out of the way, it's time for my final opinion. It is okay. I do like it. Like, it's what you expect, it's Trap Team. Even though it's on the Wii, and it doesn't look as good as its HD counterparts. But it does look okay. I like it myself. So that's gonna be it from me. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy it, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.